So I'm documenting publicly, live streaming about this situation. I feel it could contribute in some way. This may seem like a trivial thing. I want to report. It's all fact. What I'm saying. And the text conversation is here, and I have recording of what I'm reporting, and this phenomenon, the reason this kind of stalemate, my mom's condition, she's refusing to sell the house to move from this, and then Albert and Sam, my extended family, spoke to the retired cop across the street. I introduced them because I trusted them, hoping they would work together to resolve this. And then the cop was asking me, not sure how much I should reveal. I do want to, I can talk about it and make it a private video. That same concern, okay, this is what they do. I think I should, because it supports that it's a textbook case. This point I'm making, and I've made previous videos, it seems to be that in order to take advantage of applying that mental disorder to gaslight somebody and say he has mental disorder. This is the point. Sam started it. He got Albert and Anita to do it. And then when I introduced them to the neighbor across the street, he kept asking about a diagnosis. Their intention is to say, to reduce credibility by imposing that on me. And I kept sending them recordings of psychiatrist sessions. They kept insisting. When I asked about it, why they keep doing that, they keep insisting you don't have credibility. Albert actually said, you don't have credibility because you lied about your diagnosis. He got that from Sam. I'm going to post a video, my conversation with Sam when he was saying that, a whole bunch of them. They're saying that intentionally because they want to take control of the inheritance. And then so the neighbor across the street started asking about that. And then that day, the police were here, as they were like daily, happened for 7 years. And then we asked about 5150. They called psych evaluation team. And then the neighbor across the street told me to go, like on a fool's errand, to go help my mom. And I have it on the recording. He expresses that to the cops, and he expresses that to the psych evaluation team afterwards. And that would explain why the cops were uncooperative about the help I needed from them. So the two main things, they would refuse to give me the name of the judge who dismissed the case 7 years ago, repeatedly, and I list that, write that out in the description here. When I wanted to file, again, the violation, the false police report that she's been doing for 7 years, they refused to take that report. Sergeant Ritchie refusing to take that report. Refusing to take the false police report that called Neda made, manipulated by Anita to send police to Peter's house. And why they hate Peter? Because it's one place I can go. All of the, I'm going to list all the videos of mom's hatred towards Peter, and then Anita concern about Peter, because that's one place I go. I want to show this, come clean and show everything. So I'll just post everything, and then I'll write in the description completely everything. And then so present this to lawyers, investigators, journalists. I want everything here in the open. That's why I'm doing this. And then so this was the method. He was like, one of the times, this is a script they follow. He says, did you take your mom's cell phone? So this is what mom does to get attention. She either calls the police or the neighbor, says she doesn't have phone, or she can't get in because she doesn't have the key to the door, or she doesn't have a medication. This is the game she plays. She's been doing it for 7 years. Police know about it. He knows about it. And I explained to him here, you don't realize she's doing this, what she does every day, to play you for her entertainment. You're feeding her addiction by responding to her like supplying heroin to a heroin addict. He knows this. Anita knows this. And they're perpetuating it. Surely you realize that this by now. Don't respond to her. I'm learning methods not to get triggered by her. So she asks for help using these methods, has police or neighbors or people, strangers, call me for help about her phone, about not getting in, about the medications, which is what she's able to do. She's been doing it 7 years. And then, so that is, and he knows about it. Now, later on, he says, look, I asked you a simple question, yes or no, this is the same method the police use. Detective Martinez in West Valley, and then Sergeant Lafferty. Yes or no? So they only accept an answer that supports their agenda. And then later he goes, well, you can't answer that simple question, then you're stupid. He makes that comment, insinuating that, which is what they, I think, because they use these perhaps with foreigners, people who don't speak English, to when they have bias against somebody and they're targeting them using this method, and when they say, we don't write the laws, we enforce them, and this is the way it is, and then they use the answer, that the only answer they accept is one that fits their agenda, and if it doesn't fit it, then they say, you stupid. And that guy was doing it. I want to document that. It makes me feel better. I'm live streaming real time what is going on, so you know about it. I want the world to know what's going on here. And he was put up to it with Albert and Sam. That's what Anita was doing. And it's all there for you to see.